selected. Ready, edit C, team settings submenu. Enter, run, Georgia select defensive playbook 3-5 tight selected. Ready.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this
football screen. Entering. Super Sim is selected. Entering. Slow. Jump ahead. Super. End of game.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense will start this game off. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings. And Palmer, obviously, in the booth was pretty solid, too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe 2-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. Turning it on. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series. Taking a shot down the field. They got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
Plows through the defense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. Guided out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 14. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone.
There he goes. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Might as well stick with him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He's got him. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's King. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Was looking for more running room, but...
Entering Super Sim, playing key moments screen, you have 3 options. Play options is selected. Jump ahead, Super, end of game.
More tacklers, he's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Fires downfield. Complete in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught behind the line, it's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on third down. The short hands, it's Frazier. Georgia sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Alexander. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's King. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're working that left side. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Back to pass, it's King. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking to throw on third. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Georgia lining up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. From the gun, the ground game. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC, and that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Dropping back, it's King. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. There's the pressure. On the move and looking deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's King. Under fire. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To the air, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll do it himself. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Taylor. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
The offense really struggled in the 1st half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the 1st down. They need him to play great in the 2nd half.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Dropping back, it's King. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That gets them back to within 10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Stockton. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking for room, it's Frazier. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. What a disappointment. No good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tight end now in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, I find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Right on the money. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. Got the 1st down. There he goes.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Humphries. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. And the Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's King. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Running into the open space. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the RPO, complete.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? He'll pull it on the read. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crap.
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's King. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Dogs! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Card in the backfield. It's Alexander. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Back to throw, it's King. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They'll leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job on his defense to stop him in his tracks. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lofts one down the sideline. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a catch on the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're going to run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate.
Entering weekly